Hey everyone, this is Fred of Kaz-Magic. Welcome to another video of learning how to draw. On today's video, we will actually learn how to draw with the hips and the leg area of the human body. Last week we did the torso, well, more likely the back of the torso, and the week before that we concentrated on the front. And 2 weeks before that, we actually learned how to draw the head of the human body. So I want to make sure that we're actually focused on the hip and the leg area. Do note that I will not be drawing private parts, considering that this is an educational video to actually teach people how to draw. But if you do want to include something like that, please do go to another place of where they actually include those, because there may be children actually watching these videos. Alright, so for the hip and the leg area of the human body, we actually have the skeletal system, or should I say the blueprint area, that actually start off with a circle. Now you can include this line here that of what we learned in the torso area, just to actually have like a little bit of some kind of guide or whatnot. But we're actually gonna add a joint here and another joint there, and this here will be the pelvic area of the human body. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and actually draw out the legs. And then get down to the patella bones, or should I say the kneecaps, and then work on the tibia and the fibula area. And I'm gonna go ahead and just make some kind of circle right here for the ankle area. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw out another one to have for the female, because this right here is going to be the male leg. And draw some more joints there. And I'm actually going to have the female legs to be coming a little bit closer, so that way I can actually have a better idea of how I actually want to draw this. But you can do it in any kind of way that you want to. Alright, so we got the blueprint of the legs and the hip area actually drawn out, so that way we can have a special guide of what's going to go on. Alright, so to actually explain the male area, the male area, or should I say the hip bones, including the legs for the males, will be straight down. That's because the male body is actually more broad, and it's supposed to be more hard, and it's got such a unique feature for it, considering that the male has to have that particular structure for his body. Like with the torso area, you saw that it was straight down, so we're going to include the bottom half of the torso and go ahead and draw out the groin area, or should I say the pelvic area. Alright, so get down to the legs. And then to the kneecap area. Alright, so let's erase all of these extra details. And pretty much that is the male structure of the legs. Now you can do this without the guys if you want to, however you want to prefer to do it. But you actually see the muscle development there, and then you have your kneecap area, which is why we had that circle right there to actually use as a guide to actually know where to begin the bottom half of the leg. But that is the male bottom half of his body, or more likely the hip and the leg area. Now for the female, as I have explained in the previous video about her upper torso, or the bottom more like the torso area, gets down to the hip area. The hip area is actually going to be a little bit wider than the male, and it's going to have a curve to it. The reason why is because the female body has to have a wide hip area, so that way when she gives birth to a child, it can be enough room for the child to actually be able to come out. And see, we got the the kneecap area here. And down to our ankles. Erase all that extra detail. And there you see the difference between the male and the female hip and leg area. And I still highly recommend any kind of place or website or where you can actually go to actually explore more about the human body. I'm just making another sample here so that way I can show you exactly how to properly use this technique if you're going to do any kind of pose. So I got the bottom torso, and then I got the hip area along with the legs. Alright, and there's another good sample of it. And I hope this video helped out a lot. It took me a little bit to actually figure out how I was going to actually explain the hip and the leg area. But as I said before, the male's hip and legs are going to be more straight down, whereas as far as the female will have more of a curve going to the hip area and then curving right back down to where it kind of matches up with the torso area. But hope this lesson was good, and if you have any kind of questions, please leave them in the comment area. Feedbacks are also welcome, and I hope you guys have yourselves a great night. Thank you for watching.